Oof. Phase 2, phase 2. What happened to my Kikyo's HP? Do you guys saw that? Phase 1 she was full. Go into phase 2, her HP is like all gone. What? Hey, what is up guys? Guitar here. Welcome back to another Blue Archive video. We have a new raid right now. KUROKAGE is going to be the latest raid in the global server. Now let's explain to you guys the mechanics. Basically, if you are playing Insane, the boss has a Mystic type attack. Defense type is going to be Elastic. That means you gotta have a Sonic purple type character. Those purple type characters that you build. Swimsuit Hanako is going to be the best damage dealer, followed by, if you have Ichika, she could be an option I guess, but I don't know how to use her in this raid, but Swimsuit Hanako is like the best one. The best one. If you guys don't have her, borrow her. She's going to be insane for this particular raid. Now let's briefly explain what this boss can do, right? The boss has a couple of very unique mechanics. He does damage throughout, and he can basically do this thing, the compulsion that you can stack on your character. Now these are the things that your character has the HP lowered a little bit, and then you can see like that grayish bar. So this compulsion is very, very important. Now if your character goes down below, I think it's 50% HP, right? The target will succumb to confusion. Now, if any other character that are confused is fine, but if it's your main healer that's confused, for example, in this case, it's my Koharu, it's done for, right? You lose the battle, you have to restart. Because Koharu is the main healer, so she needs to be the one to not get confused. If anyone else is confused, you can still save them by healing them to full, and then it will remove the confusion, right? Confusion will only be cancelled when Miyoki's compulsion value decreases to 0. So make sure your healer is not watch out for the HP. Very, very important. That's going to be the very, very important thing to take note of. Okay, the rest of the things are going to be straightforward. So yeah, let's jump into the battle and let's talk about KUROKAGE, show you guys my insane strategy. This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Now for those of you who are not aware, Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese snack box. It provides up to 20 of exclusive, limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks, including Japanese instant ramen and drinks. They are only available in Japan for a limited time. Now Tokyo Treat will have a different theme every single month, and for the month of June, it's called Tokyo Snackcation. This month's Tokyo Treat box is packed with delicious, sweet and savory snacks inspired by Tokyo, the most famous city in Japan. Get ready to explore this month's massive metropolis and experience Tokyo through this month's box. Now some of the snacks included in the box are the Kit Kat Royal Milk Tea, Tokyo Shoyu Ramen, Kokeya Ume Chips, Pokemon Chocolate Marshmallow, and the Melon Cream Soda. Now Sakurako on the other hand is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local Japanese snack makers. Each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and of course a special Japanese tableware. Sakurako theme is the traditions of Tokyo. Tokyo is not just a modern metropolis, it also has rich history that stretches back centuries. That's why this month, Sakurako invites you to step back in time to Tokyo's Edo period. Immerse yourself in the timeless charm of traditional Tokyo by savoring the authentic flavors from the city. Now some of the snacks included in the Sakurako theme snack box are the Hineri Arare, Mizu Warabi Mochi, Mochi Monaka, Tokyo Sky Tree Baked Chocolate, and of course, the Kuramame Tea. Now this month's tableware item is the Tokyo Plate. Now if you guys are interested to purchase either the Tokyo Treat or the Sakurako snack box, feel free to use code GUITARROCK for $5 off and use my link in the description below. With that being said, let's jump into the video. Alright, this is my 20th try, holy moly. Okay, so what happened there was she became confused, she killed Kikyo. Stupid. Now, let's talk about the best option, the best characters to use in this particular raid. Now, a lot of you guys probably are not aware, but Swimsuit Hanako is pretty much the best staple character right here. She's the best Sonic type character. This raid is pretty much built for her in a way, right? Because it's an AoE base and her AoE is really, really huge, and she's a 2-cost unit. So if you don't have Swimsuit Hanako, my advice is to borrow. Alright, borrow from your friends, borrow from your clubs, students, etc, etc. Now, worst comes to worst, there's a few other options that you can consider. Kikyo is also going to be decent, but she's not going to be a main damage dealer. She's much more to complement Swimsuit Hanako. Same goes for Kasumi as well. Kasumi is also there just to, you know, do a little bit of damage, decrease the defense, and complement Shinsu Hanako, right? Their damage is not even going to be close to how much damage Shinsu Hanako can do. Momiji, however, can be a good option. If you have her build, she's going to be pretty good. The truth is, I think a lot of people didn't have her build, right? Most people don't really have her build. That's also going to be a big problem right there. And the other option is going to be Ichika. Now, Ichika, I think is going to be harder to use. I think she can be used, but it's just, I think you might need Ui. I don't even know the setup for her, right? Because like this is going to be just way harder to basically get it up, and you might have to sacrifice, you might need 2 teams for that, right? I don't think it's worth it at that point. So Ichika, maybe she's good for a backup team, but not for the main team. Now alongside with that, Yukari, very good option if you have her. She's also like really hard to use, 7 cores as well. So seems like a really hard to use character. Renjei can be an option, alright? 3 cores can do some burn damage in the fan shape area. If you have her, right? If you have her build, she could be an option for some people to replace Shinsu Hanako. But Shinsu Hanako is just like the best. We don't really have much Sonic type characters, sadly. Those are going to be the main Sonic type damage dealers. Now you also need a healer, alright? I personally recommend Koharu. Koharu is a must. If you don't have Koharu, you have a few other options, right? But I do think that Koharu is number 1, alright? And as a tank, I recommend Shinsu Oshino. She's the best one because she gives cost regen. Now, if you don't have either of these two, for healer, you can also consider Kokona. Now, Kokona is going to be harder to use, alright? I'm just going to straight up say it. She's going to be way harder to use. She's going to be probably much more restrictive. Plus, the boss attack type is blue in Insane, and her defense type is blue. She might get one-shotted from time to time. Tracksuit Mary is also blue. Could be an option, but I think you're going to need to be, you know, maybe up to extreme is okay, but Insane, these two might not be super viable, right? Asuko is a better option, alright? If you want like a healer, somebody to heal, Asuko is going to be the better one. So I highly recommend these characters. These are the one that shines, especially in the raid. Now, the rest, for special type, I recommend Ako and Himari. Pretty much those two staple, right? Just buff Shinsu Hanako. Those two are going to be the best. There's just no alternative. There's no option. If you don't have Ako Himari, one of them has to be New Year Fuuka. New Year Fuuka can only replace Ako. New Year Fuuka cannot replace Himari because New Year Fuuka and Ako doesn't stack. Alright, you cannot stack 2 crit damage buffs at the same time. That's going to be a big problem. Alright, so I've mentioned this before in my previous guides. What else? If not, Kotama is going to be an option. Alright, I hope everybody has her. Kotama is somebody that, you know, I think a lot of accounts have. She's a very strong and prominent buffer for the attack percent. So at least you can go with that, I guess, if you don't have any of the other ones. So this is going to be the first team. Alright, we have Koharu, Shinsu Oshino, Kikyo, Shinsu Hanako, Himari, and Ako. As you can see, my Kikyo is 4-star, the rest is 5-star. Everybody has T8 gears. I want them to survive, alright? Very important. Let's go. Oh, if only the sequence was perfect, man. Life is tough with this, man. Alright. Let's go with this. Alright, we go with Kikyo first. I mess up so hard, man. Needed to do Ako and Himari fast enough. So my damage is gonna be weak AF. 260, yep. So bad. I don't have the proper grip for the mouse, man. I'm gonna blame my mouse for that. Leave Koharu alone. Okay. One more time. Okay, nice. 230 times 230 is where the boss enters this phase 2. Now phase 2, let me. Ooh, my mouse, man. My mouse almost messed things up for me. Need a good mouse for this one. Yeah, I mean if you're playing on emulator, right? Whew, Swinso or Shino first, obviously, right? Okay. Okay, now we chill. Now we chill, we wait for a little bit, No rush, no rush. Still have a lot of HP. Okay, Kikyo, go in. Okay, Koharu have to heal now. Koharu have to heal now. Okay, we are building groggy meter, remember? In this round, I mean in phase 2, our job is to build groggy meter. No, you don't. She killed Kikyo again. Was she really that low? I was doing so good, man. Okay, take advantage of this. During this moment, you're gonna do a lot of damage. But my god, I am not in a good spot right now. Okay. We still can make it, 130. It's tight, it's really tight. But I think we can still make it. Just gonna do that again. Not gonna be greedy. Okay. Don't be greedy, it's not worth it. Okay, I'm trying to build as much groggy bar as I can. Okay. Do this. One more. Do this. I need 2 team for this one. Yup. Time's up for me. That's my time. Oof. Okay. I think this is also a good opportunity to show you guys, in case you guys need 2 team. I figured like, I thought I want to restart, like in my brain, okay, should I restart? Okay, maybe not. Just show how we can do this with 2 team. Now, Swinso Hanako is going to be very good, right? And you gotta have a Swinso Hanako, man. If you don't have Swinso Hanako, I don't think you can even do insane if you don't have Swinso Hanako. But this is going to be my backup team. This one works for extreme. Alright, I'm gonna be real, but no, this is not gonna work on insane. We're doing insane right now. So Chise is not strong enough. It's just like not even in a league, same league of Swinso Hanako. So my advice is go borrow someone's Swinso Hanako, someone that you think is strong enough. You know, we gotta take advantage of that. Now the rest, you know, Cherino, Asuko, and then Kasumi. Now the support, it's a little bit tough. But I do recommend bringing one more healer, like Serena or something, right? Now, as for buffs, ideally you want to have a buff, but then again, like, Nier Fuka is not like the best support with Swinso Hanako, but then like there's not much option outside of Aqua and Himari. There's just not many option. There's no like special Sonic buffer exclusively for now, and you can't do anything with shield. So you're pretty much tight with this actually. Like this is going to be one of the better. You can go Kotama, I guess. But I do think that going with you know, New Fuka is going to be better if you have her. If not, Kotama is going to be the option. Now as for the, you know, as you can see, for the staff, I'm going to go with this. I think this is going to make the most sense. Going to do as much damage as we can. But remember, the setup is gonna be continuous of how it was previously, right? I mean, you guys saw the groggy bar. It's gonna continue from that point. So I might not want to go with swimsuit Hanako going in. I want to go with Kasumi going in, and then I want to buff my swimsuit Hanako to do as much damage. So let me show you guys, right? You can see the groggy bar carried over from the previous run, right? So let's chill for a little bit. Let's chill, no rush, no rush, gonna heal. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go Kasumi. Maybe you can build groggy bar right here. Okay, now I'm forced to do this. Now I'm forced to do this. Okay, phase 3. So phase 3 is pretty much, if you're at phase 3, I think you pretty much can do it, right? So you just pretty much have to like focus on doing as much damage as you can. $21. Why is this swimsuit Hanako so much weaker? I think because this swimsuit Hanako doesn't have Ako and Himari, which is a big difference. Big difference. Alright, hopefully I'm giving you guys a good enough idea on how to do it with 2 teams. I could probably do it with 1 team, but definitely I mess up. You can see my characters keep dying, right? Especially Kikyo. I definitely have to like consider getting my Kikyo up for sure. Hopefully that's going to be... But even with 2 team, you are still going to get around 27 million. Alright, as you can see, I do think that 2 team is going to be enough if you're trying to get in the top 10,000 range. Until the end of the week. Let me see. Okay, let's see what rank I am. Alright, today is the first day that this has opened. So just to show you guys, and you know, perhaps have a look at our potential rank. You know what? I have confidence, you know, because this raid is quite tough. A lot of people are going to struggle, and there's nothing to be ashamed with it, alright? If you struggle, it's fine. Totally fine, because this is the first time we have a Sonic raid, alright? So that means like Sonic type characters. Swimsuit Hanako, Kasumi, Ichika, Kikyo, Renji, those characters, right? And a lot of people might not have all of these Sonic characters built, and it's totally fine if you cannot be in the top 10,000. You know, I hope you guys are able to get the top rankings though. I don't think I'll try to do Torment because it's definitely really challenging. Now, hopefully, you know, this guide can help some of you guys out there. I'll try my best to explain the things along the way. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. As always, you know, subscribe, give it your like, and big shout out to Tokyo Trade and Sakurako for today's sponsor. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.